day here in Victoria. Today is going to be potato planting day. I was waiting for the grape trellises to come up, and so I will be having a look to see how the grapes are doing. Dawn, she said, your grapes are fine. So I'm feeling my grapes are fine. And now they have a beautiful trellis to climb up. So we'll hope that this year we will get some. So I do have my book in hand. I'm learning, as I said, as I go. So I've got my book in hand so that I will map out where my rows and what kinds of potatoes. We've got a variety. Some are from last year. Some are from a friend from her garden. Annie gave me some early potatoes and some late potatoes. And then I even have some pink Amarosa. So that'll be very exciting. Pink potatoes. Come along for the ride. One potato patch, all planted. So we've got a mixed variety of different ones, as I said before, and I decided to put coffee sacks in between. I know at the beginning you saw that I was lifting up the coffee sacks that were underneath. So some of the coffee sacks were very, very thick. And so I thought the potatoes aren't going to be able to burrow through because I think it would take another year for them to decompose. There were some that were breaking apart, so that was kind of reassuring. And then as I went along, I realized, well, I have a knife, and so I can cut. And one of the reasons why I have the coffee sacks is because when I planted last year, I planted late in the season, and so I threw some compost down because I didn't feel like the cardboard would break down, and then that it would, that the potatoes would be able to root. So I put my compost in, and my compost is not very clean. It has a lot of, I call them morning glory weed or bindweed. So that stuff is evil. So I had put the coffee sacks over just to suppress them. So then, an executive decision, not sure if it was the best thing to do. I left the coffee sacks throughout most of the garden bed, and then I just used my knife and cut little slits. So that way it will hopefully suppress. And also the coffee sacks are all along in between the paths because again, I want to do everything I can to suppress the bindweed. So I think, I don't know what time it is, but I think that probably took me, I'm going to say probably about an hour and a half to plant all those potatoes. Haha!